Hello and welcome back to Skyrim on Nyxus Gaming. In the last episode, we finished up all the stuff we could do inside the city of Windhelm, but we were left with a few dungeons that they sent us to outside. We knocked out Dark Shade Copse and Lost Knife Hideout. Today we're going to jump right into it, fast travel to Kynes Grove, get on the way to Stony Creek Cave. Without ado, let's go. I want to clear out this cave and the dungeon and the quest. I realized two of those things were the exact same thing. I want to clear out the cave and the quest, and then there is more of a main quest in Windhelm. It takes place entirely in the city, so I guess we didn't finish everything inside the city last episode. But I want to clear that out too and figure out why it's not spawning the scene that you have to watch for it. Quality world map mod shows us there's just a road that goes almost straight up to it, little offshoot there. So let's get on the way. Have a feeling. Oh, I hear it. Is it coming towards us? Gonna say I have a feeling we'll be stopped by a dragon on our way there, and I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I do hear a dragon somewhere in the distance, but I don't see it, so let's just get a move on. It is a decent bit of a walk to get over there. Hello? Oh, did you kill this thing? Did you kill both of these things? I mean, you're probably a hunter that wants the pelts, but... Oh, did you kill all three of these things?
I am waiting for a good death.
This is a fun one. Fun world encounter. Old orc that wants to die in battle.
If you are not here to grant me a good death, then you can leave.
So, you fight him and kill him. A good death?
Yes. Were I to simply lay down and die, it would not please Malakath.
Why do you wish to die?
My time has come. I am old. Too old to become chief. It would be wrong for me to take wives at this age. So I will die. Malakath has given me a vision of a glorious death. I am to wait here until it finds me. As you can see, it has not yet arrived.
Well, you don't look that old. You're still a strong, capable warrior.
Indeed. One should find his death while he can still call himself a proper man. We Orcmen are not like these Nords and Imperials who carry on until they are gray and feeble and their hair falls out. To cling to something past its usefulness is unseemly. How much more so when that thing is you?
Well, perhaps I could give you the death you seek.
Perhaps. Are you sure about this?
Yeah, I'm sure. It's gonna be a little unfair, though. I got a companion and a dog that's gonna maul you to death, but I'll give you a good death.
We shall see. Never should have come.
I messed up the... How did I mess that up twice? I think one of them just stole my kill. He's already dead. Just...
No. You're not like this.
Oh, he's glitched out. He's glitched out and I fell down here. Oh, did he get him? They finally got him. I think two of us got a kill shot on him at the same time. So it canceled both of them out. And instead of dying, he just knelt on the ground and I couldn't do damage to him. But I'm glad it worked out. He got his death. He almost became immortal and couldn't die. Body just flew over here. Oh, oh, we got a dragon around that layer there. We also got a giant camp here that I'd rather not discover. We can't fight giants right now. So I'm just gonna keep walking this direction. On the edge of the road here. Can't say I'm not following the road. I'm on the edge of the road. And I'm just gonna ignore that camp. Well, there is a mammoth there. A mammoth would mess me up just as much as the giant would. Alright, oh, hi there. I don't know why the bodies are just going flying, but they are. Kind of weird. Funny, too. There are a lot of wolves on this road, but they're all spaced out and solo. I've seen 3 wolves. Oh, there we go. There's 3 wolves at a time. I attacked 3 times there, but I'm pretty sure only 1 time I hit a wolf. I think another time I hit Miko. Alright, continuing forward, we see the cave on our radar up ahead. The symbol that I'm facing towards now is a dwarven ruin, and I believe this is an important dwarven ruin that we'll be going to, not for the main quest, but I think it's for a decently important side quest. That being said, I'm not going to discover it for later. I'm just gonna leave it be. Our cave is somewhere to the left here. Probably following up this road. Or this dirt path, I should call it. I don't know how long this cave is gonna be. We're looking for an amulet here, or something. And actually, the road goes further up over here, it looks like. And it passes another cave. I'd rather not discover this other cave. Everything I discover is just another thing I have to clear out for my OCD. Because that is how it works. Okay, I think it's just down here. Got a little lake by it, a little pond, I should say. It looks like the cave is actually in the water. Stony Creek Cave. Oh, well, that's a nice site to start to. Just a dead body hanging here. A Breton. Bretons live in High Rock, I believe. Which is, if you're looking at the map, it's to the left of Skyrim. Just above Hammerfell. Hammerfell is where the Red Guards live. Hey, guys.
It's nothing.
Let's kill you. And then turn to fight you. And there's another guy behind me. Miko's going to get him. Good old Miko. Looks like what I need is literally right there. Which tells me this isn't a very long cave, because the objectives are usually at the end. I didn't mean to grab that. You can have that right back. That looks like it's going forward a bit, oddly enough. Let me grab this first. Actually, can I even... Okay, yeah, it goes through here. Take the coin purse. Oh, that's a plunderer. Oh, with a spell. That means... Can you... I can't jump up. It won't let me jump up there. This guy's gonna kill me because I had trouble getting up there. The spell is... Miko's dead anyway. Miko is... I killed Miko. How far... God damn it. Alright, luckily it's not too far in. And the enemies beforehand aren't too bad. Wonder if I can have him come this way and hit his own trap. Miko's going ahead. I think Miko just hit the trap. Oh, where did Lydia get a staff? I don't know what happened there. I just came in and he was at half health, but Lydia, like, where did you get a staff?
Behind you. I am sworn to carry your burden.
Why do you have that?
Let's get going then.
Don't want her using a staff. I want her using her normal stuff. Treasure map, yay. Oh, a stone of Berenzia. Love that. Illusion rank up. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't think Miko did all that damage to him. Like, that was more than half his health gone. What's our... You know what? We'll skip on this for now. Let's focus on the dungeon. Where is... It's right here. Finn's loot. Is that... That's not what I'm looking for. What is that? I'm gonna take that just in case, because I don't know what that's from. That might be important for a quest we haven't even gotten to yet. Doesn't sound familiar for the Bard's College in Solitude, but it is a loot, so it might be. I have no idea. I also have no idea what's down here, because we've already kind of beat the boss and got the boss chest for this place. I don't know why it's still extending onwards. Bliss bug in a jar. Another bug in a jar. I think the anniversary update actually added more bugs in jars. But still nothing to do with them. So tell me how that makes sense. Is this... Can I get up there? There's definitely stuff up there. How? Ow. I don't think this is the intended way. I don't think I can even get up there like this. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Oh, come on. I'm like right here. Yeah, I don't think that was the intended way to get up there. Miko and Lydia are now stuck down there. But, we'll a Grinzel. That's a dwarven ruin. And I'm really not interested in going into a dwarven ruin right now. Give me just a second. We might have time to do this, but from what I'm reading, we should not do it from this cave entrance. As I said, it's definitely not intended. But from what I can see, the Dwarven Ruin itself isn't that big. And since it connects to the cave, I would much rather just get it cleared out and done, you know? So, we're gonna do exactly that. Let's go find the Dwarven Ruin on the outside. I don't think anybody is opposed. I scratched that. I'm sure a lot of people dislike the Dwarven Ruins in this game. They're a commitment, and you get to the point in Skyrim where it feels like it's just Dwarven ruin after Dwarven ruin. And then you go to Solstheim, and you know what they do? Send you into Dwarven ruin after Dwarven ruin. It's terrible. Okay. So I would assume it's the actual Dwarven ruin symbol. I have no idea what this symbol is. I'm gonna quick save here because if I don't like this symbol, I don't want to discover it. Please. There we go, up here. There's a guy here. Oh, this is an Imperial camp. I mean, I don't care if I discover it or not, but there's nothing to do there. I'm not gonna discover it. We're gonna cut straight over here. Is this Kagrinzel? This doesn't... I don't think this is Kagrenzel. I'm like 95% sure this isn't Kagrenzel. This is Mazolft. And the game just crashed. Okay, and we're back. I just loaded that quick save I did, but like looking around, Mazolft is the only Dwarven Ruin symbol that I see on my radar, so I'm not gonna go looking for the Grenzel, I guess. I'm so confused, unless since it's small and connected to the cave, is it unmarked? I don't think it's unmarked. Oh no, it's a pretty far ways off. Looking at the map, it is actually like way down this road at the end here. So I think we're just gonna skip it for now. I don't really feel like doing all that. Maybe if we get sent there one day, we'll see the other end of that cave. Maybe. Probably never. Alright. It's nighttime. Let's check the graveyard. It's happening. Cool.
Hold it there. Keep your distance.
What happened here?
Another girl killed. This is Susanna, from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her.
Another? This has happened before?
Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl killed at night, body torn up.
Are the murders being investigated?
We're stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth.
Could you use some help?
If you want to help, ask some of these Gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
Okay, so this is the quest that we were going to do later this episode. Let's go ahead and ask some of these people.
Someone has to die.
Did you see what happened here?
Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
Days.
Another one. Terrible.
Helgerd?
This is a shame.
Did you see what happened?
No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
Okay, not interested in gold. I have a feeling Silda will know something. Did you see what happened?
I heard a scream and came running, but she was already like this when I got here.
Okay. Well, that was hard to do.
They say, you hear the news? There's a dragon roosting up on Mount Anthor, to the northwest.
Okay, that's nice. I've spoken to the witnesses.
Just like always. Nobody saw anything useful. The bastards escaped again.
Just a few septums.
There might be more to this if you'll let me help.
Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest. You'll need to talk to the steward, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be on official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
Yes, talk to... I can't do better than a Legion of Guards, who one of the guards has already said none of them have spent any time on it. Basically, I can't do better than the people not even doing anything, is what he just said. Makes sense to me. So Yorlith was the steward that I was looking for last episode. He didn't have the normal dialogue of a steward, and he said he wasn't any official person, so I just kind of skipped him. Didn't seem important, but I guess he was. Let's turn this quest in real quick to Shiva.
Is someone there?
It uses the same voice every time, even though I know... Wait, is that Stanton Shallow's voice? I guess it is.
Of course.
He has a very human voice, if that makes sense. He doesn't really sound like an Argonian. Am I being racist? I don't know. Hey, Shavi.
Windhelm has been hard on my people, but our fortunes will turn, and we have shelter and food.
I have your amulet.
Bless you, friend. You've renewed my hope. Before I came into Zenithar's calling, I confess I was a thief. But I learned a few things in my time that might help you survive. Let me show you.
Is that a level up? Is that a level up? It is.
I enjoyed our talk.
Alright. I think we are doing health next? Yeah, health next. Let's see, we can't quite do a one-handed yet. It's almost there, but we can't. Heavy armor. We can increase our heavy armor rating by 60%, so we'll do that. Alright, blood on the ice time. Time to track down this serial killer in Windhelm. I really do like the non-dungeon quests. And I mentioned it so many times in Oblivion. Skyrim just doesn't do it all that often. Almost every quest you have in Skyrim is gonna send you into a dungeon. Even when it doesn't have to. But this is one of the few times where I think you go into a quest and you actually don't have to go into a dungeon at all. I do believe this quest takes entirely place in the city, which is really nice, really nice. A good break, you know?
He'll come around. Don't be so sure.
Let's go find Yorlith. Yorlith? I don't know how. Nord names are weird. Elder Scrolls names are weird. Sometimes. Is he sleeping? He is sleeping.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
Let's see, what can you tell me about Windhelm?
Grew up here. Cold as Atmora, but that just grows the beard thicker. Lots of history in these walls. We're trying to make some more. It's a lucky time to be alive.
Cold as Atmora, implying he's been there before, but that island has been long gone for eras. Like, I'm pretty sure all the Nords came over, all the Atmorans came over in the beginning of the first era from Atmora. And eventually, I want to say that's the continent that just kind of sank into the sea or something. I can't remember. But yeah, it's all gone. All the Atmorans, they were the proto-Nords. They became the Nords, pretty much. I've heard about murders.
These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
Okay, I guess we should talk to him while we're here. Before he lays down, preferably. Get back up.
If you have any news of the Western Holds, take it to Ulfric immediately.
He doesn't even...
Travel safely.
I guess we gotta go investigate the scene first. Let us go do that then. Because he doesn't want to tell us anything.
He knows that. They all know that.
He knows that. They all know that. Sure. I think this is an interesting quest. Because I want to say the longer you take on it, or the longer you take to initiate it, the more people actually keep dying. So you want to get it done.
Keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
You want to get it done as soon as you can.
Hear the news? There's a dragon.
I've heard.
All right then. I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here. Helgerd's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies.
Okay, we gotta talk to Helgerd. The blood is so much easier to see too. Honestly, I remember doing this quest before, and it's hard to see in the textures. But like, we can talk to Helgerd, or we can follow this blood, which doesn't seem to go that way. Does it go up to one of the houses? I don't know, let's talk to Helgerd first. But yeah, I always have trouble seeing where the blood is, and I don't know if it's the special edition of the game making it easier, or if it's the mods with their rehashed textures. But it's a lot better, it's a lot better. Hello.
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
Have you noticed anything strange about the body?
Well, she's dead. But I guess that's not unusual, at least not for somebody in here. I mean, someone who's not me, that is. Sorry, was only joking with you.
As a dead body is something to joke about. Have you found anything?
Not really. The only unusual thing is the shape of the cuts. They look like they were made with... Well, the ancient Nords used these kinds of curved blades when they embalmed their dead. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course.
Did you have anything to do with this?
I'm too busy tending to the dead to spend my time making more of them. And I wouldn't very well tell you about the cuts if I had made them, now would I? Now, I really got to get back to the body. Lot of work to prepare her for the grave.
Okay, well, all we gotta do now is follow the blood, I guess. Can we examine the body ourselves? Oh man. Susanna the Wicked. I noticed her around the city while I was walking around, but this is, what strikes me is the chest cut. The stomach wound almost looks like they were trying to take something out of her. There's an X on the knee. Or in the knee area, but only the left knee. And I can't tell, that might be an X on the left shoulder too. I don't know. I'm not a licensed whatchamacallit. I don't deal with dead bodies, so that's all I can gather. Let's follow some blood now, shall we? Okay, so it goes this way, up the stairs. And is, oh no, it does keep going this way. I see it on the stairs here. Right into Skyrim. I think this, now that we have a house that we suspect, I think this is where we go back to Yorlith, and we see if we can get the key from him. Otherwise, we're breaking into a master lock there, and I really don't want to do that again. It would be good XP, and it's not breaking in.
He'll come around.
Could always try knocking, I suppose, but that would actually be funny if that worked with the Simply Knock mod. I don't think that's how I'm intended to do it, so that is not how I'm going to do it.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
Hey, how do I get into Skyrim?
Frigga Shattershield's old place? It's been abandoned ever since she was killed. I think her mother, Tova, has the key.
Tova,
Travel
okay.
safely. It's dangerous out there.
We gotta go find Tova Shattershield.
What's the hurry?
What's the hurry? There are people dying, Lydia. That's the hurry.
He knows that. They all know that.
It's always the same thing when I come back through. He knows that. They all know that. Okay. Should be... They're probably at home right now. Problem being, when it's daytime, I don't know where they're gonna be, so... Instead, while they're home, and I know where they are, let's knock.
Is someone there?
Torbjorn, it's Nyxus. May I come in?
Of course.
This is just such a good mod. This is probably like my favorite mod that I have installed right now. It's so convenient. Honestly, and they don't even care that I'm in here right now. In the middle of the night.
I've been a bit out of sorts since our daughter was taken from us.
I have some questions about your daughter.
I'm sorry. She was very dear to me, and it's rather painful to think about. I'd rather not talk about my daughter, if you'll excuse me.
I have authority in this matter now. I'm trying to find out who did this. I was hoping you'd help.
Well, alright. What exactly do you need to know?
I'd like to investigate her house, but I'll need the key.
Yerim? Well, I'm not sure what you think you'll find there, but you're welcome to have a look.
Okay, we got the key. Cool, cool. Didn't even have to break into their house and steal it from them. If you're going in for like a role-playing save file of Skyrim, this is a good mod for that too. Like, you just knock on the door, hey, it's your good friend Nyxus, I'm coming in. Like, roleplay it, you know? Okay, we're looking for clues. There's more blood. From the marks on the floor, it looks like this box was pushed against the wall recently. Okay, anything in here? Beware the Butcher. Killer who haunts the streets of Windhelm. These calamitous times bring out the worst in people. Don't become the next victim. See Viola Giordano if you spot any suspicious behavior. Butcher's Journal, Part 1. I should probably read that. Over to here. How big is it? Nope. Plans are coming together swimmingly. I've found good sources of bone, flesh, and blood, but thus far a good sampling of sinew and marrow have escaped me. No matter, this city is swollen with contemptuous fools who will be missed by nobody. Last night was almost able to corner Susanna as she left Candlehearth. Idiot guard showed up at just the wrong moment, and I had to turn about, just out for a stroll, and so forth. There will be other chances, but the time is drawing near. I think back to my time in Winterhold. All the wasted minds up in their towers, they only explore the magic they already know. I am discovering new magic here, something deeper than the cantripped shenanigans of fire and light. This flesh magic is older than us, perhaps older than the world itself. I am tugging at the corners of the fabric of the universe, and where it bunches and folds is where I shall create my greatest triumph. One more attempt at the Candlehearth girl. She's proving to be a bit too cautious, but those strong joints of hers should contain the most exquisite tendons, worth the effort. Tonight. Okay, so flesh magic, probably a necromancer of sorts. Mead from the dust. These look left over from when the previous occupant moved out. Nothing serious there. Anchored. Check this side room here. Pots and pans, these haven't been used for ages. Nothing but skeever droppings and cobwebs inside. Okay. What about this back room here? This perfectly good wardrobe was left behind for some reason. I wonder why. Okay. No reason, I guess. Small shelf. The shelf is filled with more of those butcher flyers from around the city. One pile looks misshapen. Strange amulet. Okay. This wardrobe seems to be nailed to the wall for some reason. Well, open it. It's a secret door, obviously. Before we go in there, that's obviously important. Let's investigate the rest of the house. If the rest of the house has anything, that is. Which it looks like the chairs stacked on the bed in an odd fashion. And nothing in the wardrobe. Okay, that's it. Well, I can safely confirm there's nothing at all suspicious about this house. We should leave. Just kidding. There's obviously something going on here. Like a pile of dead bodies in a secret room. With embalming tools and wraps. And a strange altar. This altar is built to some unknown magic. It looks like someone is using body parts towards some gruesome end. Butcher's Journal Part 2. 17 tendons and assorted ligaments. 173 fragments of bone for assemblage. Approximately 4 buckets full of blood. Nord preferred. 6 spoons of marrow, no more than 2 from a thigh. 12 yards of flesh before cutting. Stars scrying to the edge of the ice mine, look to the lights where the souls dance, revealing the time when a spark will revive, when the rotted unites under most skillful hands. Translation from Aldmer text as interpreted by the Aliads and first transcribed by Altmer. Provenance and authority unknown. Soon. I should probably take that, right? Yeah, let's take that. Well, we got a strange amulet and 2 freaking journal things. And a dog that doesn't know how to get out of the way. Almost. Almost. We have a dog and a house Carl that don't know how to get out of the way. There we go. I'm pretty sure that's everything, and now we head back up to the palace to show all this evidence to Yorlif. I mean, that makes sense to me, right?
Ulfric won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
The Empire's putting a pressure on the White Run.
Travel safely.
There's something I'm missing. So let me run all the way over to the other side of the city and try and talk to Calixto, I guess. This is a little annoying. I don't remember this quest being this annoying. I also don't remember always doing it the intended way, but I can't remember how I did it before. Calixto, buddy, hey, guy, pal.
My sister and I once traveled the world to assemble our collection. Such adventures we had.
Yeah, how did you assemble this collection?
My sister and I inherited a modest sum of money. We decided to travel and seek out whatever adventures we could find. As we journeyed across Tamriel, we encountered tales of exotic and wondrous artifacts. We decided to collect as many as we could. My sister passed away some years ago, so I settled down here and opened the House of Curiosities. I think she would be happy to know that our collection has brought smiles to faces both young and old.
Okay, you mentioned a tour?
Indeed, I did. For a few septims, I'll tell you about some of the most interesting curiosities in my collection.
I guess I'll take the tour, whatever.
Splendid. If you'll just follow me, I'll tell you tales and show you wonders such as you've never seen.
I don't think this is at all related, but whatever. I think I know. I think I was supposed to pick up one of the Beware the Butcher things. But now we're already here. We're taking the tour.
These tools were found in a crypt outside Windhelm. They belonged to the ancient Nords who dwelt in Skyrim before the days of the First Empire. Most scholars believe that the Nords of old used these implements to prepare their dead for burial. What macabre mysteries would these tools reveal if they could but speak? Here is the Book of Fate, discovered in a secret room in the Arcane University. The writing in the book describes the destiny of its reader, so the words change from one person to the next. Some see only blank pages, and nobody knows why. Perhaps some of us are born with no destiny, or maybe...
Apparently I have no destiny.
Blank pages signify an imminent death.
Or I'm gonna die. It's totally not a scam or anything.
Ah, now here's an item out of legend. This is Ysgramor's soup spoon. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is no spoon, it's a fork. Nobody can eat soup with a fork. Well, my friend, you did not know Ysgramor. Don't let this innocent-looking flute fool you, for this is the dancer's pipe. Legend holds that the dancer's pipe has won wars, toppled empires, and changed the very course of history. None know its origins, but the stories say that men who hear its music are compelled to dance uncontrollably, no matter the peril. To activate this strange power, one must only speak the magic words, which are... Oh my, I very nearly got us both into a nasty predicament, didn't I? And with that, the tour is over. I thank you for your patronage, and I hope to see you again soon.
Okay, so while he was going through that tour, I kind of looked up like how this is supposed to go. We do need to go get one of those Beware the Butcher flyers, which they're supposed to be around town, but I don't see them anywhere around town, so we're just gonna head on over to the house itself, pick one up from there, if these guards will get out of the way. And then it says we can talk to Calixto or Viola. But from what I can tell, Calixto doesn't really yield anything. So we need to go talk to Viola, like the note says. Just want one, not 11, but whatever. Yeah, now we have the objective to follow up on the clues. It's showing me to go back to the guy.
Ever since that Imperial Craven ran me through
But
behind,
to Yorlith. Is she home?
breathing. Don't have any trouble drinking.
No answer. She's not home anymore. I'm thinking we can just go straight to Viola. Save some time. Only problem is I don't know where she is now.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
She isn't here.
Be on the lookout. The
Oh,
butcher could
she
be
is. She's
around
right
any
here.
corner.
Miko.
After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety.
What can you tell me about the butcher?
I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught.
Why can't the guards help?
They say they're too busy with a war. I say, what good is winning a war if we're still terrorized by one of our own?
Well, how can the rest of the people not care?
Oh, they care, all right. Just none of them thinks to do anything about it. They say I'm just snooping around bothering people. But I'm trying to save lives.
And I found this journal.
Huh? What's it say?
It sounds like a necromancer has been experimenting.
Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years, as long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
Okay. Before we do that, from what I'm reading, there's a big bug that can happen with this amulet we found. So even though we talked to Viola first, we still want to talk to Calixto about the amulet.
My sister and I once traveled the world to assemble our collection. Such adventures we had.
Do you know anything about this amulet?
Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the Wheelstone. It's an heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I would be interested in acquiring it, if you're willing to part with it, that is. For a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold.
And it says that you should go ahead and sell this to him because I guess there's some kind of bug that can happen. I don't know. Shouldn't the court mage have it?
Windhelm? Bah, it's purely ceremonial, and he has no use for it. Besides, I wouldn't want to be the one to give it to him. Gives me the creeps. They say he dabbles in necromancy.
Okay, well, you have yourself a deal.
Wonderful. This will be a splendid addition to my private collection.
And now we go talk to Windhelm again. Sorry, I'm just looking at his collection of stuff. Seeing if there's anything, like, good to grab from there.
What is it?
Back up to the palace we go. Trying to make this quicker now because we are almost at an hour now. Not knowing what to do kind of slowed us down. I think we still would have gone over the 45 minutes. But I think we're fine. We're not the guy. He's upstairs. He's pointing to Yorlith, but I think we should talk to what's-his-face, Windhelm first. If we can, if the game will let us.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
Oh, I've heard you can do necromancy.
I beg your pardon? Necromancy. I am a member of the College of Winterhold, in good standing. They haven't allowed necromancy for hundreds of years.
I found your journal and amulet where the butcher worked.
My what now? I've never kept a journal, I can assure you. What exactly did this amulet look like?
8-sided jade ringed with ebony, a worn carving.
I know it well, or at least I've heard of it. I would wager that carving once depicted a skull. That is the necromancer's amulet of legend. It appears you were at least half right. There is necromancy at the heart of this.
Oh, kind of hard to tell with all the bones and flesh and stuff, but I guess Calixto was wrong.
Yeah. Calixto and his books are often confused about such matters. It happens to the best of us.
So what can we do now?
I've been noting a pattern to when the killings happen. Now that we know they're tied into some sort of necromantic ritual, I think I know when the next might occur. Let's see. From a Lordus of Last Seed until a Midas of Hearthfire, it will happen soon. Very soon. Keep watch in the Stone Quarter tomorrow night. That's almost certainly where the killer will strike next.
Okay. Now we have to go patrol the town at night and catch the killer. So there's a split here, and I don't think I've ever finished this quest the right way now that I'm reading about it.
And let them die with their
Because if you talk to Yorlith at this point, you can send Windhelm to jail for this. And I think that ends the quest. And I seem to remember Windhelm always going to jail. So that's fun. But we gotta wait till nighttime.
Nickname for anyone who trifles with us guards here in Windhelm.
And we gotta watch and see if anything happens here. I'll get my gear ready again. I took everything off just in case I had to be sneaky about it, but no, the guy literally, like, he stops here,
Never should have come here.
grabs the dagger, and just goes for it. And then I guess you just chase him down and kill him. Get his key, his gold, his lockpick. You get the amulet back. That's nice. And all of that. Okay. And now I'm pretty sure we just go turn in the quest. This quest turned out to be a lot more long and drawn out than I thought it would be. I don't remember it nearly taking this long, but I also don't remember doing it this whole, like, legit way.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
I'll probably end up trying to cut it down somehow. I'm just not sure. I'll probably cut out most of the following on them. And I might cut out the bit where I just didn't know what to do. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but
I'm not much of a
you guys will know at this point. You've seen it.
Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
Hey, buddy. I got the butcher.
Izmir's beard. The man was always a bit odd, but I wouldn't have expected. You've done the city a mighty service, friend. I believe you'll find the guards to be a bit more cordial with you in the future.
And there we go. We have completed Blood on the Ice and finished all the stuff we can currently do
Travel safely.
here in Windhelm. A little bit more drawn out than I thought, and a few issues, just a few, with the companions getting in the way. But it's all good. It is all good.
He knows that. They all know that.
We'll just go back out here. We'll end the episode off at our next location, which is going to be back at Riverwood to continue the main quest. Thank you all for watching. I will see you next time as we go and talk to Delphine. Bye-bye.